Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be learning how to create this stunning, beautiful, innovative design using your smartphone, using the app called Canva. So without further ado, let's get right into it. This is just a visual design that I created for Opay some earlier this year, and I thought, hey, why just keep this design to yourself? You can also share it to other people that might be willing to learn, such as you watching this video right now. So there are about three of them or four of them for like social media design and all of that. But then we are going to make majorly focusing on this particular one right here, because you can see this design is a very complicated design to some extent, but I'm going to making it simple for you. It's going to be requiring a lot of resources, two backgrounds, this light, that light, and all of that. But don't you worry, I got you. I'm your favorite Canva coach. I got you. I'm going to be making all the resources available to you in the resources, is it this, yeah, description below it, description below. So make sure you watch the video to the very end so you get a clear and better understanding, and you're able to also replicate this design perfectly. So let's get right into it. The first things first about this design is the background. We're going to be creating the background, so I'm just going to get the first background. So there are two of them right here. I'm just going to get the first one. So this is it right here, this first one here. There are two, so we are going to be blending them, but this is the first one we are going to be using. I already edited everything, and all of that, just to save us the stress, because if we want to start editing and doing all of the things that I did, how to get this design, we will take up to 2 hours, you understand, and that might not be let's say very easy for you to do now, right? I believe you just want to do this design as fast as possible. Maybe that would be like in a master class or something, but for now let's just go do what we can do. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to paste the background right here. Now mind you, all these resources here, I'm just making it available so it's easier, but then I got it on Canva. Do you understand me? I got it on Canva. So don't you say, hey, the guy has a place to get the resources, so blah, blah. It's on Canva. I just search for green background. I scroll, and then I found it. You understand? So we don't waste more time. I won't be scrolling again, but then so it was gotten on Canva. Canva is very good. Why? Just so excited today. Okay, so the second thing now is the second background right here. This is the second background. So we are going to be blending it with the first one. Blending with the first one. So what the blending there is not something complicated. I'm just going to place it on the design. So you'll be bringing it from your gallery, right? I say if you're new to this channel, if you're new to Canva, you want to make sure you go through my playlist where I've done the introduction to Canva, showing you how Canva works, the dashboard, the everything, how to bring in files, edit, and all of that. So make sure you watch that video, introduction to Canva, or you're new to graphic design, check out that video talking about graphic design introduction, graphic design fundamental, graphic design basics, so you will be able to understand, you'll be up to speed on what we're doing right here. So as I bring in the second design, I place it on this the background we have previously placed. What I will do now is just go to my transparency, right? So the transparency is here. Is there any need to cycle it out for you? Let me just cycle it out for some people, right? This is it right here. So I will click on transparency. You can reduce it to the zero, the lowest. You can increase it to the highest, but we are going to reduce it somewhere in between. You see, so it's blended. So if you leave it like this, you see, it's just plain. If you leave like this, just like this, but then here, so somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the middle, right? It's just okay here, right? Let's select if it at 50. So 50 is perfect, 50 is okay. So we have our background. Now the next thing now we're going to be doing is to bring in our text. Say text, everybody text. Now, next thing we're going to bring in is our text. So the first things first is the logo, right? Logo is also part of the text, right? Because now we are now talking about the brand. You understand? That is just the background. So talking about the brand, I've made the logo available for you in the resources folder. So make sure you watch to the end, right? So just get everything what you need to create design. So I'm just going to copy it, right? And I'm going to be placing it on my background, on my background. So to make things easier when you are watching, you can also like when you're trying to replicate it after you're done watching the video, you can just screenshot the original design, and then when you're drawing, you can now check, okay, am I getting it right? Am I getting it wrong? You understand? So I think I went to copy again. Sorry about that. Okay, good here. So for you guys that will be important, you will not have this problem, right? You just you're just going to import it very easily. All right. So I'll bring it here, tap on this, and then I'm gonna paste. Pow. This is it right here. So I'm going to adjust it and place it at the top right end. Now this design is um the alignment. If you're a designer, you should know alignment, the meaning of alignment, right? So this design is left and right aligned. You understand? Meaning the information are not placed in the center, because there are three type of alignment, right? I like to teach when I'm designing so my students will understand broader more than the flyer. You understand? So this is center alignment right now, but this is a left alignment and right alignment here. So this is a left aligned design. So Opay, and then Opay. I believe all of us are familiar with Opay now. Send me 2K to my Opay. You understand what I'm saying? So Opay is a very popular fintech company in Nigeria. This is just a visual design created for them. Okay. So Opay, they have their slogan, which is beyond banking. So we are just going to write that very quickly. Beyond banking, 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 banking. Yeah, it's actually very brilliant. Well, the reasons I believe most people use Opay is because how easy it is. You don't need to stress yourself about going to the bank, BVN. Yeah, you use BVN now because of the new policy, but then it just makes life easy for you. Your phone number is your account number. Like, can you forget your phone number? No, so you don't forget your account number too. Okay, so the form we are going to be using is called Codec Pro. Codec Pro. You understand? So this is your Codec Pro Beyond Banking. Codec is spelled CODEC, and then Pro is PRO. So that's it there. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom out, and then I want my spacing. I'll go to spacing. I want to reduce the spacing between them layer spacing, just to give it some kind of maturity, yeah, and professionalism, if you will. All right, so done with that. Let me just adjust this more and make it nudge it up a little bit, and then we have this. Beyond banking. I don't want to make it capital later. You understand? So next thing here, as you can see, it says swift and reliable. As you attest, OP is very very swift. They are very very reliable. So we're gonna write swift, SWIFT, and reliable, very very reliable. So you can write reliable also. A book God shower your blessings. Right. Okay, and then this is it. So now this particular for this particular swift and reliable, we are going to be using this beautiful fonts. I love this font so much. It's called Bricolage Crow Text, right? To search for it, it's free on Canva. Also, you're new here, you want to get the Canva Pro. I'm not hiding it, I'm not keeping it away from you, I'm not holding the resources, I'm not holding the knowledge. You can just search for my video. I made a video on that, how to get Canva Pro for free. And if it's not working for you, make sure you comment so I can reach out to you and help you get it right, so we can both grow together in design with our smartphone, right? Okay, so swift and reliable. What else? Let me check your design. So swift and reliable is very very bold, very very big. So you see, I'm just going it gradually, step by step, step by step. So I'm increasing this. So now in designing, this one now is the main stuff. So this is like the big heading. So it's going to have the why it's big is because this is the main thing here. This is the main thing we want the audience to see, that OP is swift and reliable. So we have to make it bold. You understand? It's the law of hierarchy. So enjoy swift transactions, swift and seamless transactions when you bank with OP. So to write that, you're just going to copy this beyond banking. If you're doing that, just copy. Instead of adding text, you can now write it. Enjoy, enjoy swift and seamless transactions transactions when you're banking we Opay. You know, put like an exclamation mark there and say yay, yeah? Make it exciting. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this guy here, I'm gonna bring it here, and I'm gonna let it format. Remember, the format is left aligned. Same thing we did here, left aligned. There are some things now I just do, let's say, this is subconscious because of have been using Canva for so long, right? So you can always ask questions. Yo, I didn't see how you did that, sir. Can you please go back? Can you please explain to me? You can just write it in the comment section. I will be sure to read it, and I'll be sure to answer you as fast as I can. All right. So a simple so we are just gonna make that bigger, just increase the size. And now you can see that the spacing is too much. The spacing is too much. So as a professional designer, which you are just going to reduce the spacing. So I'm going to go to spacing here, right? Going to spacing, like this is the third time we've been spacing. You can going to reduce the line spacing a bit. This is better. It's better. But I get so. All right, so we're done with that. Now what next? What next? What next? What next? Okay, it's Opay. So you can say Opay is a bit it's highlighted, right? So you just make it distinct. This is also another kind of hierarchy where you make the most important information stand out from the rest by contrasting the color. That means changing the color. So what you're gonna do in order to achieve that effect is just simply to click on it like this. You click on the text, you click on edit as if you want to edit the text, like add more text, right? And then you are going to now select the one you want to select. So I'm just selecting Opay. So now this is going to unlock with this you should be able to just select the color, you understand, select the color. But because I'm actually using Canva on my phone right now, not on desktop mode, I can it didn't provide me with that option. So after we are done adding everything, we are going to make it a desktop mode, and then we are going to easily change the color, you understand, because you can see just leaving it white or white is not actually very nice, you understand. So just to add some ring to it, we're just going to contrast the color a little bit to make it more stunning. So the next thing now is our services. So our services, all you have to do is to bring in a shape as they provided there. So I'm just going to go to my elements. You can see element at the bottom of the page. You go to element, and then you scroll down. You can see shapes, right? Different kind of shapes, right? You're just going to select the rectangle, and then we are going to be editing it so it has that circular color. Now you can see it came with a default green color, so I'm going to be sharing that color code with you because it's very very necessary, very very important. So you have the color code, so you also be able to achieve the same results we have here. So what you're going to do in order to achieve that curved texture is that you're going to click on the rectangle, you're going to go to style, right? And then you're going to click on style, and then there's corner rounding make it have that cycle feature, you understand. And then there's border width, we are not going to be needing now, so I'm just going to cancel that by clicking on this stuff there, right? So I'm canceling it, right? So it's gone, and then our corner rounding is what we want, so we are just going to select that and leave it at that. So I'm just going to adjust it and place it here. So what the road there is our services, right? Our services, what we provide to our customers. So I'm just going to duplicate this stuff right here, and then I'm going to write our services, right? So our services, ICES. Wait, yeah, yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna bring it down. I'm just gonna close it up. Yeah. And then over here. So just to not, as I said before, everything is just white, white, white. We are not in, and then this is not, it's now becoming too monotonous, right? Just having a singular color. So that's why we are now changing this color of this white here to black, right? A black that is also visible, but this black is too dark. Okay, so it's just contract. It's just contract. You understand? So the color we are going to be using this, although the black is good, but the color of the green is too dark. So it's making it almost it's making it difficult for you to see the our services. You understand? So we are not going to use that color. We are going to use this lighter one, so the our services is visible. You get? So let me share the color with you right now. I'm going to select the shape. Select the shape, right? And then look at color. Now there are two kinds of color. This is color here, and then there's another color here. So in case you went to come to this other place, right? If you select color, right, like I am doing now, you go and select, and then you select black. It's not going to change because that color is not the color that will change the color of the shape. It's going to just change the color of a text that you write inside the shape, and which we don't use. You understand? So what you want to do is come to this first color here and then select. So I'm going to select the lighter color and share the color code with you. So this is the color here. I'm just going to select click on that, and then this is the color code, right? You can apply it to your own design. Just come to this very place I am right now in your Canva dashboard, and you are going to get you can now input this color code there to get this color. So the color code goes 08D81C. I go again, 08D81C, right? Okay, so we have that. Now our services is bold, so we're going to make it bold. And then the next thing, what's the next thing you might ask? The next thing now we should now do the line. So you can see that there's a let me explain. There's this stuff here. All of them are aligned, right? But then you can see this one is having something here and it's aligned to this point too, but you can see here it's empty. We cannot just leave it empty, so to just give it some balance. Somebody say balance, yeah, to give some balance. That's why they added that line, you understand? So you don't just do things because you want to do them. There's always a purpose, there's always a reason. So it's broken lines. You can see a lot of broken lines on Canva. So it's go to shapes, on elements, right? So remember, let's first click on elements and then came to shapes, element, shapes, and then we are going to select a broken line, right? Okay, Okay. Also, please. By this point, nobody, everybody wants you to subscribe to their channel. But me, I want you to more than subscribe to my channel. I want you to subscribe, not to subscribe. Like the video. It's not going to cost you anything to just like it. Like me, I do sometimes I just watch a video and as I find it helpful, right? I will just leave a like because yo, it's not costing me money, and then the guy needs it. So you go to some videos and see that how many thousand views, 1 million views, and you're seeing 10K likes. Like what? What's I don't understand. Why do people do that? Like, why? Can you explain to me? Explain it. Why? Why will you not just like if it's help you like it? You understand? So please, like, it no go kill you. I beg. You understand what I'm saying? I beg. So I'm just gonna do that. You saw what I did there, right? The lines were too broken, so you're gonna go to line style. You can now increase the weight, reduce the weight. So I'm just gonna select the one that's moderate for me, which is at 11. Mm? Yeah, and then I'm just gonna leave it there. So okay. Now, so I'm not going to change the color to this color now to green because white is too much now. Although white is nice, I love white, but I don't like wearing white clothes. Yeah. If you dirty, okay. I say okay. So we offer what we offer, what we provide. So same thing. You cannot write it there. Why should there? So designing can be fun. Remember, I was reading this book, Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abda, and I was talking about in order to do taxes that you find difficult, such as maybe doing your designs, reading your books and everything. All you have to do is make it lively. All you have to do is make it fun. Add a little play to it. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to do, just to make it fun for myself because I'm actually talking to myself right now. But now I'm talking to you. So I have to believe that hey, there's somebody here looking at me. I'm talking to the person. So to just make it lively, so we can just go through the design easily. Okay, we provide an offer. We provide an offer. That's what I'm supposed to write there. Okay, we provide an offer. Mm? And then I put the hyphen. This is how we provide an offer. We are not just swift and reliable. We also have our specific details of what we do. All right, so I'm just gonna place that there too. And then seamless transactions, quick loans, airtime with cashback, cable subscription. You understand? So you can see that tick here. So to get that tick, all you have to search for, you go to Element. Again, Element is where I use for everything, virtually everything. Every resources I want to get, I search it for on Element. Is it a picture, a 3D background, an animation? I just search for it and just search for it. You can think of anything you can think of, search for it. Canva will definitely provide with you an outcome. You might not like it, but it's going to be there. You understand? And then you can now search to like to get the one you like. So we are going to search for tick. We are not searching for green tick, just tick. You understand? So we can now change the color to the tick we want. So this is the one we want here, the one that has the circle on it. So and this one here is cool. Let me this not this one. This one has in a 3D icon. It does not fit with what we are doing because you're not using 3D here. But this one here is better, right? It's better than this previous one here because this one, if you look at it, is a bit archaic, just having sharp edges. You understand? But this one now is not having this curved edges. That simple thing now just made this one stand out the more. So this one is the digital one, that one is the analog. You understand? Those are those subtle things that you do that makes your design better. So if you use that one at the end of the day, we might do the same thing, but your design will be like there's something off there. You understand? But it's just these simple little things that you may not aware of. So I'm just going to change this color to the green that we have here. I'm making it like this light green, yeah. Yes, this is light green there. So man, okay. I'm gonna bring it back, bring it down a little bit. What we provide. So there are four things we provide. Right. So I think this one I used the black, but I think I'm gonna stick to this white, you understand? Because this is looking a better, this is giving me a better outcome. I think this one I'm using now is even better than the previous one. So I'm just gonna go with it. Seamless transactions, quick loans, and all of that. So if you permit me, I'm just gonna write one of them and then I'll just copy and paste the second one, you understand? So we save time, you get okay. I believe these are something you can do on by yourself. I trust you. You got this. You got this. So I'm just gonna reduce remember there's no boldness, just just there. right? Okay, so you're going to zoom in, close it up. Seamless transactions, quick loans. So there should be enough space for the quick loans. So I'm going to make remember I don't normally use numbers per se. I just increase and decrease till it fits what I want. You get, so that will be better than I say, hey, use 30, use 40, and based on your arrangement it is not aligning. So that's going to help you just um use the size that fits perfectly to your entire design. So I'm just going to duplicate this stuff, click on it. Duplicate is this icon here. Like if you're new, please make sure you watch those intro videos, because there are things I just do now I might not really believe that someone might need help with on Canva, but since you're new you're going to say, how do you do that, and then you feel stranded and left out. So I don't want that. So please make sure you watch those introduction videos. They are going to be very helpful to you. All right, so quick loans is the next thing. So I'm just going to write quick loans. So quick loans, meaning they give money sharp sharp. And when you want to get a quick loan, you go have your ask friends, like get a loan and then they tax you interest. Oh god. Opay and Pampay. Like people are still owing Pampay up to now. Things was sitting that sang one song. I know guess she for account at the old Pampay. So anytime we cash back, I'm just gonna write that. Okay, anytime we cash back, anytime with cashback. So that's true. This doesn't happen mostly with the banks. Sometimes I save my cash back to the point that I want to buy card. Let's say I want to buy card, airtime of 500 or 300, and then it's only my cash back is enough to buy the airtime. I don't need to even use money. So that's just an amazing thing about OP. So I'm just duplicating this stuff, placing it here. Remember those little numbers showing, you have to make sure those numbers show, so everything will be just perfect. You understand what I'm saying now? So you see that 22 shows that the spacing between the first and the second is equal. When it does not show, it means there's like some discrepancies here. It's not aligning. You understand? So please make sure that is showing. And then the last thing now is our cable cable subscription, meaning you want your Go TV, you want your DSTV, you want your Star Time. They don't do Netflix, but I think they do Netflix also. You can use their virtual card or their card to do cable subs, to pay for Netflix if you subscribe to Netflix. Right. So I'm just going to duplicate this guy here and bring it down here. So take your time. It's not about design. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. When you are rushing, hey, I want to do design in 30 minutes. You are going to not end up. You're not going to create what is going to be nice. You understand? You want to create something nice. You have to take your time, relax. Chill. You can even be drinking a cup of, I would say coffee, but I remember I'm in Nigeria, so you can drink a cup of Coke, right? Coffee is not available to you. You can just drink a cup of, not cup now, a bowl of Coke or water, and just enjoy the process. Right. So now what's remaining? Successful. Yeah, that's successful stuff. So I'm going to get the successful stuff from the resources. Scroll down, scroll down. Hope you see with me. Okay, just 23 minutes already. And hopefully before 40 minutes we should be done with everything. So this is the successful. Yeah, I created this myself though, but then I got it from, I went to Opay. After a transaction, they're going to show you this three icon. So I screenshotted it and I brought it into Canva. I did some editing, and then made it available. So, but I'm just going to be sharing with you on a platter. Right. So I'm just going to paste it. Paste. Pow. Just to show that they just stuff and from out. We get evidence of it. We get workings. Stuff like that. Instagrams. Beautiful people. All right. So this is it. hmm Um, I'm gonna just adjust it. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna add those stuff at the bottom. So I'm gonna do a little update on this guy here. I'm gonna do an update because this one is just straight. The one I want to use it now is different. So what we'll do is bring in a shape. We'll bring in a shape, right? Bring in a shape. No, before I do that, I want to also cover we have done left. Now I want to do right before we do bottom. Sounds cool, right? Left, right, bottom. So next thing you can see that there's Opay. This is the Opay Instagram page. I went to the Opay Instagram page, took a screenshot, and we're going to be placing it at the background there, just to give it that Opay vibe. You understand? So first things first, I'm just going to get it because you are going to import it from your resources. Just scroll. Okay, here, yeah, it is Opay NG having 235,000 followers. That's amazing. But I don't know what people do on Instagram though. Like you can have a million followers and your pictures will be getting, you know 20k likes. What are the remaining people? It's just crazy. It's just crazy though. It's just crazy. Alright. Some people will follow you, but they'll never like your picture. They would like. I don't know why, but it's hard. Just papa. Just show the person that this thing you're doing, is blessing my life. This thing you're doing is, contributing to my growth. That's gonna just encourage the person to want to keep going. But the person comes back, so two likes, and all of that. So please, if you really get value, show your appreciation. You must not send them money, but then don't do little thing of liking, commenting here. You are blessing me. You are helping me. That's all. That's sometimes just the push they need to keep going. You understand? So what I did now, I brought it in and then I adjusted it. Right, I just set it as slightly curvy, and then just raise it up, and then I'm going to send it. We have two backgrounds, so you go to position. Right, let me cycle out the position here. Go to position. I click on position, and then I'm going to send it backward, just one bit. You understand? Not backward where it's disappearing, just one bit backward. So if you message you do backward two times, you can just click on forward. You understand, to get it back. So I'm just going to leave it there, and then you see it's the sharp edges show it. And in design 101, as a professional designer, sharp edges must not show. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sharp edges must not show. So you must find a way to blend it. Do you understand? Blend it to the background. So what we're going to do is to get there's something we have here that we can use to blend. So I'm just going to get it from the original design really fast. I don't think I already made that, but don't worry, you're safe. I'm going to make it available for you. So scroll down. So you want to select something, you can just come to layers, right? And then look at it here. So this is the stuff that I use to blend this stuff to the background. You understand? I use three actually. This design is deep. Okay. So I'm just going to select them one by one. Don't worry, I'll make all of them available to you in the description. Right. Someone that does not watch the video, I just hope they don't go and start wondering, hey, how was that done? So this is it. So what I did here is so you want to select. Remember, as I brought it now, I'm seeing that the OP is a bit downward, so I want to raise it upward a bit. So what I will do is just go to my position. You understand? Scroll, go to your position, and then sorry, not position, layers, right? Layers, close to position, and you just select what you want to select. So this is it here. I select it, and then I push it upward a bit. So now this one here, I'm just gonna adjust it so it blends. So blends. That's what blend means now. Get so it's blending, but then that model now that we're going to be bringing in, that beautiful as a beautiful handsome guy that we're going to be using as the model. His head is going to cover this other side of the curve, so it's not going to be very noticeable. You understand? So that's just a slight manipulation now in design. So you see, this is it. Though we are going to send it backward too. How we did for the OP, we send it one layer backward. Same way we are doing for this shadow effect. So send it backward. So this is also gotten on Canva. What I actually just did was to go to element, and then if you search for fade, in case you're using this for your design, it's good to always blend your models to the background. You can just use fade and then change the color to the color of the background or something similar, so they blend in. That's going to make your design more professional. There are plenty here. Some are pro, some are pre. How to get pro from my YouTube page. Make sure you watch a like. You understand? And then you get Canva Pro. You have any issue, reach out to me. So I've done the first part. Now the second part is now adding the back. You see, so it's not just directly on the page. You can see here it's having some type of shadow on it. So that's why I added the remaining two stuff there, just to give it professionalism. You understand? So the difference between amateurs and professionals is that professionals they pay attention to details, like very slight things, something like this. Now you might not know that something is there, but you want to know that, and you want to make sure that it is okay, it is perfect, even in the smallest bits. You understand? So I'm going to get that. Don't worry, all of them will be available. I'll make them on a maybe available on a page on a picture, you can now just crop, you understand, so we don't waste much spaces. So this is it here. I'm just going to curve it. This is to give it shadow, and then I'll go to position, and then I send it backward of the Opay. You can see now it's having that shadow that it previously did not have. So if I delete it now, you can see how plain it is, but if I add it now, you can see, so that does give it some kind of depth. So I want to select it and adjust it properly, so I'll go to my layers, and then I'll scroll down. Look, this is it here. There's the guy here. I'm just going to adjust him. Yeah, you got that right. Now you can see the black. I'm just going to adjust the black also. I see it is pushing out of the space. It's not supposed to push out of the space of the Canva, so we are just going to shift it inside a little bit so it's straight. You understand? Straight. Okay. So don't mind me. Attention to details is very important. Now the third one, even at the back, there's also another stuff there making it look like that, right? So quickly do that. We're almost done. So you do not have to worry. And then this guy too, just gonna also place it. All these guys are available on Canva. What I did is just bring them in, and then I changed the color. Doing that right now, the tutorial is going to be over an hour, so we don't want to spend too much time. So I'm just going to do it very quickly. When I was placing design, the idea came to do this after I already placed the model. So now we are doing it before placing the model, but that's its own, because now it's even easier. We had placed the model, it's going to be a bit tougher. So we have added that, right? So now you see, can they see there's even one money there like that. So to show that okay, we did with money. We're not just talking play. We did goodie. Oh, that's what we're dealing with. So I'm just gonna go to this place. I already edited and everything, so you do not have to do that. I'm just gonna come. You're gonna get it from the resources, copy, then place it at that specific point. Point. There are two ways to learn this stuff. I recommend you watch the video first, get understanding, and then you watch and design. You understand? So that's how I learn. So that's gonna just make it easier for you. Just gonna bring it here, rotate it a little bit. This is at that point. Remember, we are going to take it one step backward too. So go to position and then backward one step. Yeah, that's it. So and then the next thing is our model, So bring in our model. So this guy is not on Canva actually. I got this guy from FreePic. So search for freepic.com, search for African American, man on suit. You're gonna see plenty. Then this is the one that I said it resonates. The guy is giving that okay sign that Canva is I say Canva. Okay, it's perfect. Understand? So bring him here, place him here. So we are gonna bring him here like this. Cover. We are not gonna rotate the guys. Sorry. We might not rotate. I don't think we will have to rotate the guy. So it's covering the head. So this is, see, everything just aligns now. Just the bottom parts remaining. Okay. So even this guy, we are going to give it shadow. This cycle here. So let's quickly give it a shadow. So give it a shadow. The one we brought in to give this other guy. The one we brought in before to give Opay a depth. You understand? That's what we are going to be bringing into. So I want to just quickly go to, I'll select something first. Remember, you want to bring in something and you are not seeing, you cannot edit, just tap on it first. So you'll be able to edit. So I'll go to my layers. So go to layers, and then I'll select that guy. So these guys here, they are the ones responsible for that shadow. I'm just going to bring one of them to give this our not copy now. And then to copy, I will just duplicate rather than copy. You duplicate. So I duplicate, I rotate it, I bring it down, and then I adjust. I just zoom in, then I send it backward. So that we have that now. See, giving it depth rather than having just a straight line. So what else? What else? So the bottom is others remaining. The minium is one of the officers is Ram's bottom. Okay, okay. So the down part is what is remaining. So we are going to go to element, right? And then we are going to get a shape, get a shape. So bringing a square is going to do, and then we are going to now edit that square. So first thing, so click on this. You're going to see this stuff here, shape, right? So we are going to go to shape, and then we're going to scroll. This rectangle we want to be used is going to be curved at the ending. So you see this guy here. This guy is going to do this one right here. It's going to do. So we are going to change it to that. Then we are going to increase it and not reduce it. So this is how it's supposed to first design is supposed to be. But I did not come across this idea. I did not think it was available before I now just use the other one. But this is how it was initially supposed to be. Okay. So right, download visit the app. I'm gonna make it white, and then you're gonna make it white, and then I'm making it two. So duplicate, make it bigger a little bit, and then change it to green so it stays at the back of the white just to give it some kind of shadow. Even we are going to do that with the models very shortly. Yeah, like something like this. A moment, please. Okay, so the green is going to be showing in just the edge. So this part is going to be showing just here. Yes, here. So I'm going to shift the white backward. We are giving these green space to show. So we shift both of them because we are going to be writing something in that part too. So shifting both of them backward. So I'm going to select the green now. So go to layers, and I'm going to select this guy. I also shift it to go backward. Right, and I want to change this color. I want to make his screen pop. Green should be light, not yeah. This is it. You can see it's already better that way. And then there's this black guy here. So black guy here is just duplicate this white here. You can now change the shape to be a normal square, right? And then we're going to make it dark. Whew. Speaking so nice. All right, so I'm just going to reduce this size. So just capture it and place it here. Which increase it the notch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then send it backward, and then bring it back upward. This is what we're doing. See what we're doing. So I'm going to add an outline now. An outline. So stay with me. Stay with me. Go to style, and then we are going to give it some border weight. Very small border weight, like say 15. And then we are going to go to the color of the border weight. You can see it here, and then we are going to change it to white. So white, somebody white, right? So white. Then this is it. So you can see the border weight is a bit too much. So we are going to reduce it. How do you know it's too much? You might ask. If it's too much, it's too noticeable. You want to just make it, very, very less conspicuous, they will say. That meaning it should not show too much. It should make it no show like that. You understand? Okay, we have that now ready. So now we are going to write to download the app. Visit. Yeah, you want to download the OP app. It's very, very easy. It's very, very easy. It's very, very accessible. You can just visit, visit www dot so you're not visiting www dot this one. You just go to the Play Store, Android store. Is it Android store? Apple Store? You get it there. Download the Opay app, the app. Lessons. So I'm just going to expand that, and then I'm going to remove it from bold. We don't want it to be bold again, and then we are just going to reduce the size and place its alignment. Oh, I love alignment so much. You see, everything is perfect when it's aligned. Right, and then I'm going to go to spacing and reduce the letter spacing a little bit, just to, -30 is cool, right? Uh-huh. So I know the app visit. So I'm bringing my Play Store and Google Play. I mean my Play Store and Apple Store. I downloaded it from I online, but you can just get it. So it's here. You can keep it to yourself and be using it for other designs you might need. So they are separate now, but they are going to come as a group. So you're going to just crop. You see, when I send this thing three to you, I cannot be sending them each on a different page. So when you bring it in, I'm going to make the background, transparent. So you can just crop, take out this, I crop like that. You will not lose the quality. Don't worry. The way I will save it is going to be very, very high quality. You understand? So you can now go with that. So we're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. If you're excited, reduce the size. Reduce this size. Okay, reduce. Okay, so reduce. Bring it down here. Usually in Nigeria, they'll call you Oga. It's actually not a good thing. Some kind of insult. Alright. And then Oga is supposed to be like a boss, but they say, Oga, keep quiet. How can you be saying that kind of? Okay. I'm just going to select it and group it. So I can just adjust them together. Alignment. They should be aligned. This download the app. I'm just going to make it a bit smaller. And then this guy here. We'll shift it a little bit. You see that line there, right? That line is also. I think if I want to add it, I may add it. So I'm just going to come select, duplicate this line we already have here, bring it down here, and then I'll go to line style, and then I don't want the line width to be much. I'll make it a straight line, reduce the line width. Let's say 10 is okay, and then line width is still too much. When you zoom in, make it 10. Let's say 7. No, 7 is a perfect number. I'm just going to reduce it. This is covering, so this thing is actually giving problems sometimes. So you just have to bear with it. But instead of speaking, it says if you marry someone that has problem who has beards, you are just gonna have to bear with it. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Focus. I don't think it's necessary. Sorry, but I don't think it's necessary anymore. If I use the line weight again and I don't see why it's there, I'm just gonna delete it. I don't think it's even necessary. It's not necessary. So please do not add it again. Maybe in the first design it was, but now it's not that necessary again. So I'm just gonna place this guy. You can see just this thing is a bit downward. A bit downward. So I'll just adjust in this one. Okay. And then there's this icon. So final, I think that's almost the final thing. Almost winding up 43 minutes already. My god. That time is gone. Okay, let's speed up things a little bit. Mm, what again? What was it? Okay, yeah, this is it here. This icon is also on Canva. You just search for 3D money icon, you're gonna get it. So I'll just copy, you import, and then you're gonna place on the design as that edge. At that end, mm, paste. I'll bring it here, reduce the size, adjust it, place it. I'm just gonna move it. So because of that, I'm just gonna move these guys too. So they are aligned. All right. So next is follow us on all socials at Opay opay.ng, right? So you can just easily quickly write that. So I don't waste much time, right? We spent much time already. I'm just gonna get those guys. Follow us on our socials at Opay. I'm just gonna get it, copy and place on the design. Just those things up a little bit. Paste. Alright. Follow us on our socials at opay.ng. Okay. So I'll bring it and then I'll write it. Edit at opay.ng. Okay, that's alright. That one is going to be color is going to be green. This green is dark, so this light one. I think I've shared the color code already, so you should have it yeah. So we are gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it bold too. You can see all of a sudden I'm no longer shouting. I think a quiet sound is playing, so you can see how sound affects our communication. You, right. Okay. Okay, so that now okay, few things are left. Now you can see there's a white background on this guy, a white stuff on this guy. So we are going to easily do that. So to do that, so all you do is duplicate the model, right? Duplicate the model. You're going to go to effect. You want dual tone. So okay, you have removed this from here. Okay, they are bring it back. Canva and their update. So I'm going to go for effects again. You understand? So when you select effects, first time, I believe you'll be familiar. Not to select effect, select on effect again, select on dual tone. So with dual tone, you can change the color. So I change the color, I go to custom, right? The first one, I click on this icon showing on it. It has two colors, dark and highlight and shadow. So I'm going to change the highlight and shadow, all of them to white. So I changed this one to white. I'm going to change the second one to white. So that's going to give you the outline that you want, right? So and I think in Pixel Lab the outline option is available directly, and so I'm just going to increase it a little bit so it's bigger. If it's the same size, when I send it to the back, it's not going to show. But now if it's bigger, it's going to reflect. You understand? So um, what's happening? So I'm just going to select it, and then I'll send it backward, and then I'll adjust it backward of the original model, and then like that. So I'm just going to adjust it now, so it has the outline. You can use your nudge if your hand is not doing it properly. Just bring it downward. Yeah, something like that. I think this is okay. So you can see this banking is too close to the hand, so I'm just going to close that banking. Understand? This is better. Just raise it up a bit. Now this guy here, since it's not showing, I'm not to now increase the size. Place it at the bring it at the bottom. Alright, so we're almost done. Now there are now subtle things. You can see there's a light here. Okay, so rather than leaving it like this, where that side is dark, there's a light that's going to make that side resonate more with the color of open. So I'm just going to select here, and then I'm going to just copy this light. How I got this light effect is also it's available on Canva too. Because sometimes I search for light, thin light ray. That's what I searched for, and then it's also available. And it's not available to me. Okay, I'm just going to paste, and then I'm going to reduce the transparency a little bit so it blends in with the design. Yeah. Get one is okay. And then next thing is this. There's something on this swift and reliable that you might not know. As far as I'm just leaving it blank. There's a white stuff that I placed here to make it look more presentable. So that is also made in the same page where you get the green lights here. You are also going to get it. So this is it here. I'm just going to copy. You upload, and then so also this advice came late, but then you should know, please, as a beginner or whatever you are right now designing, don't be afraid to spend data. Yeah, don't be afraid to spend data on designs, please. It's going to help you get the best. If you're trying to minimize data, yeah, I don't want to spend more than 100 MB. Please, you're not going to get the results you want. You can spend gigs. It's the results you are after, not your resources. Is good, but then it's the results you're after. So you should be able to burn your resources in order to achieve what you want. So please spend the data. You get what I'm saying? Spend or spend it right, but then don't be afraid. Don't say the PDP photo is 8 MB. I cannot download. You want to now go and use kilobytes. Your outcome is not going to be good. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. So and then the final thing is this. There's this guy here, a light stuff here. You might not notice, but it's there. This is just to just add some covering on the design just to make it look social and all. It's rather than here being blank directly. Just that light is what make it just look more mature and professional. So this is a light way. I'm also going to make it available for you guys in the description. So we are done. I also added a line here. I don't think that's necessary, so we'll not be adding it. But then that's it, guys. That's it, guys. That's it, guys. Right, that's how easy it is to make these dope storage designs using Canva. Oh, and there's one more thing. 1 minute, my God. Please, thank you for watching to this point. Very patient with me. But then there's one more thing, very final thing. To do that now, remember here we made this guy have, green, right, and the rest are just blue. So we are going to do that very, very quickly. To do that, I'll just go to my I'm just going to make this a desktop mode. That's why it's better to design using what they call it now, your browser. You understand? So it's easier done with browser rather than using your app, because it's not going to work with the app. So you're using your browser, you're going to canva.com, you design, and then you are going to make it desktop mode. So it's desktop mode. We are going to be able to easily pull off the work what we want to pull off now. You get. So after that, we are done with the design, right? Okay. So this is it here. So I'm going to select this guy as if I want to type. I select it again, and then I'm going to just tap on Opay. Opay is going to be highlighted. You understand? And then I'm going to go to color. You see, I go down and then color, and then I'm going to change it to the light green. You understand? Not the dark one. Dark one is not going to be obvious. So when I do that, I cancel. So there's it. When you drop, it's going to show. So you see, that's it now. So that's how easy it is. That's how it is. Also, if you're in design, I notice I don't have time to do this, but this stuff went down too much. So I'm gonna, you have like in your own way, try to make it lift up. Yeah, there's too much space, but then that's another issue. But then you can just lift it up a little bit. So this guy have some breathing space, like maybe somewhere like this should be okay, and then adjust everything to fall in line accordingly. So, but then for this video, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions you have, make sure to hit them write them in the comment, and see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.